Hare Krishna. So welcome back all of you once again here. So this is our seventh session of Srimad Bhagavad Gita Shlok Ratnavali, and I think there will be another one session, I think one or maybe two. So I think total will be 10 or 11 session will be there. So in that 11 session maybe we will cover all the important Bhagavad Gita shloka, so it will easy for us to memorize it. Okay, so let's begin. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyati Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha. हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी उषभानु सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। So this is from chapter 9 and text number 4. Maya tadamidam sarvam jagad vyaktamurtina मत्स्यस्थानि सर्वभूतानि न चाहम तेष्वस्थितः। Translation: By me, in my unmanifested form, this entire universe is pervaded. All beings are in me, but I am not in them. Next, chapter number 9 and text number 10. Maya dhikshena prakritihi सूयते सचराचरं हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय जगद्विपरिवर्तते। Translation: This material nature, which is one of my energies, is working under my direction, O son of Kunti, producing all moving and non-moving beings. Under its rule, this manifestation is created and annihilated again and again. Next, chapter number 9, text number 11. Avajananti mamudha manushintanumashritam param bhavam ajananto mama bhuta maheshwaram. Translation: Fools deride me when I descend in the human form. They do not know my transcendental nature as Supreme Lord of all that be. Next, chapter number 9, text number 13. Mahatmanastu mam partham daivim prakritimashritah bhajantyannanya manaso jnatva bhutadimavyayam. Translation: O son of Parth, those who are not deluded, the great souls under the protection of divine nature, they are fully engaged in devotional service, because they know me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, original, inexhaustible. Next, chapter number 9, text number 14. Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantasya dhrudavratah namasyantasya mam bhaktya nityayukta upasate. Translation: Always chanting my glories, endeavoring with a great determination, bowing down before me, this great soul perpetually worship me with devotion. Next, chapter number 9, text number 22. Ananya shindayanto mam ye janaha paripasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. Translation: But those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack and I preserve what they have. This is a very famous sloka. Yanti, next, chapter number 9, text number 25. Sorry. Yanti deva vrata devan, pitrun yanti pitravrataha, bhutani yanti bhuteja, yanti madhyajinopi mam. Translation. Those who worship the demigods will take birth among the demigods. Those who worship the ancestors go to ancestors. Those who worship ghosts and spirits will take birth among such beings, and those who worship me will live with me. Next, chapter number 9, text number 26. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakta upaharitam ashnami prayatatmanaha. Translation. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit or water, I will accept it. This is a very beautiful shloka. Actually, in this shloka, Krishna just saying to offer these things which is available in the nature free of cost. Just see the leaf, the flower, a fruit or water. These four things Krishna wants. And before that, what Krishna is asking, if one offers me with love and devotion. So behind that offering these articles, our devotion, our love is very, very essential. Krishna says if someone has such a kind of love and devotion and he offers me these articles, then Krishna accept it. Krishna accept it. This is Krishna's mercy that Krishna can accept these four things out of love and devotion. So just we need to develop such a kind of love and devotion towards Krishna. And this is very easy for us. Just we have to put some little endeavor to chant Hare Krishna and follow the rules and regulations and engaging oneself in Krishna consciousness activities. So likewise, there are many things, many services are there where we can engage ourselves in Krishna consciousness and develop our inner love and inner devotion, which is natural for all jivas. It is the natural swarupa of all the jivas. Just we have to chant and cleanse our heart because due to material contamination, our mind and our heart become more and more it's dirty due to the material contamination, and due to we are living such in this material world where all the things, all people surround us under the three gunas, and due to that naturally our mind become in Rajagun and Tamogun. So therefore just free from all this Rajaguna, Rasik and Tamsic contaminated mind, we have to accept this pure devotional service. And once we enter in this path, gradually we will develop faith, love and devotion towards Krishna. And this is Krishna actually wants. Okay? Next. Yat karoshi yadashnasi yajjuhoshi tadasiyat yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam. Translation. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer or give away, and whatever austerities you perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to me. Next, chapter number 9, text number 29. Sammoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosti na priyaha ye bhajanti tuma bhaktya mayi teshu chapyaham. Translation. I envy no one, nor I am partial to anyone. I am equal to all. But whoever renders service unto me in devotion is a friend, is in me, and I am also a friend to him. Next, chapter number 9, text number 13. Api chetsu duracharo bhajate. Api chetsu duracharo bhajate mam ananya bhak sadure eva samantavya samagya vasito hi saha. Translation. Even if one commits the most abominable action, if he engages in a devotional service, he is to be considered saintly because he is properly situated in his determination. Next and last shloka of this session, chapter number 9 and text number 32. Mam hi partha vyapashritya episu papayonayaha sriyo vaishyas tatha shudra stepi yanti param gati. Translation. O son of Parth, those who take shelter in me, though they be lower birth, women's, Vaishya, that is merchants, and Shudras, workers, can attain the supreme destination. So, thank you. Thus, this is our 7th session of Shlok Ratnavali from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. These words are very important for memorization. So, I think it is helpful for all of us, and we can just have some little time to memorize this shloka. And one more thing, I just want to share with you. In order to memorize this shlokas, important shlokas of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, or there are many texts are there, which is very important while we preach or for our own purification also. So best method to memorize the shloka is that, as I told you in my previous video, there are many small books of important shlokas of Bhagavad Gita or maybe Bhagavatam are available, and this is one small pocket book of Bhagavad Gita Shlok Ratnavali, words for memorization. So we can use this book or some other kind of small books, pocket books, and whenever we get time, free time, maybe we are at home, or maybe we are in traveling, or as we get time anywhere, any place, we just open this book and memorize it, or just recite this shloka. So what will happen if you carry this small book? It will be easier for us to carry in our pocket, and we can just have just 5 or 10 minutes if you have, just recite one shloka and just try to memorize it. So this is very helpful for memorizing the shloka. And one more thing I just want to add here, that if you want to memorize the shloka, of course this book is helpful for memorizing the shloka, you can carry, but as far as the time is concerned, if you see in the morning there is a Sattva-guna, right? Before sun rays, like morning time is Brahma Muhurta time, is very sattvic atmosphere in that time. And if you just have some 10-15 minutes for memorizing shloka, if you try to recite this shloka at early morning, it will be very easy for memorizing all this shloka, because the atmosphere is so surcharged with sattvic, so it will be easy to assess this spiritual knowledge. So best time is morning, early morning. So I hope so this will be helpful for you. And next session I will go ahead for our 8th session of Shlok Ratnavali. Okay, so thank you very much all of you for being here. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhyacha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। हरे कृष्ण।